Hello. Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 417. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a Tutor episode where we try to teach you something new. What's up?
Just chilling.
Nice.
Got back from Ashland.
We did.
Had a wonderful time.
Nice. How's your knob thing on the bottom?
Fuck.
Sorry.
Good.
Okay. I was just checking.
Dang, dude.
What? It looked a little low. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, it was a good weekend. It was a lot of fun. We saw a lot of people. Saw a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go to fireworks. Didn't go to any parades. It was great.
Mm-hmm. It was really good. Shout out to everyone we saw. It's good seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Got some good purees from Gma.
Hell yeah. Get some beef, not tallow, marrow.
Beef
bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
Mm-hmm.
For baby.
Yeah. And us.
And us. Really good. Really exciting.
I'm excited for that.
And she's making some bone broth for us too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get much better than that.
Nope.
So, yippers. What do you got? What else you got?
I don't know. Let's just get into it.
All right, let's get it. Today we are talking about the big, beautiful bill.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just it's very interesting to look up anything about it because you can definitely tell which side everyone's on.
The news is fucked.
Yeah.
Everything's against Trump.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
We did not find one positive article.
Yeah.
Not one.
And the funny thing is, I wouldn't even care about the bias if the news titles weren't outrageous.
Atrocious.
So let's see. Big beautiful bill. Let's see. Guess who's paying for part of President? Oh, that one's not that bad. Let's see. Why can't I find any of them on yours? Is it because you look up Republican shit?
Probably. So you can find some decent ones?
Yeah, actually, these are all this one's just 7 little known items in Trump's big agenda bill.
Should have used my phone, babe.
I know. Bad news for gamblers. That's funny. These are some different things that I didn't see in other ones.
Look at that. So it turns out, here's the deal. I look up a lot of shit on my phone that's more right. And so I get to see real things.
Yeah.
Sam
apparently
doesn't.
I look up random shit.
And she gets 0 of the things I get.
Yeah. Okay, let's just start with this.
Neat.
So these, what was this? 7
Hold
little...
on. Are you on Samsung internet?
I searched on Google.
Oh, so same search engine and everything.
Yeah.
Just based on different phones.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But I also might have been looking up... What was I looking up? The big beautiful bill summary, or I don't know. I can
Whatever.
See. Discovery is on the move. The space shuttle Discovery parked at the Smithsonian National Air and wait, is this a part of this?
No way.
Here's a look at 7 of the lesser known provisions of the measure.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah. So this Discovery space shuttle is moving to Houston.
Okay, don't care.
The bill includes $85 million to pay for its relocation.
Wait, what?
$85 million.
This seems unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
They say why?
The move comes after a push by 2 Texas Republican senators, John Cornyn and Ted Cruz, who argued Houston's role in the space shuttle program should be recognized.
So they're spending $85 million to recognize it?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's stupid.
Yep. Space launch fees. So commercial space flight companies like Elon Musk SpaceX will have to pay fees for their launches and re-entries. That sounds kind of dumb.
That sounds pretty dumb.
But I guess that money is going towards our taxes, so whatever.
They're doing that because they want more money.
Yeah. So the fees will start at 25 cents per round, capped at $30,000 per launch, and reach $1.50 per round, capped at $200,000 per launch in 2033.
Good way to just take money.
Yeah. So
dude, they're literally penalizing.
Don't.
They are penalizing the advancement of technology, advancement of space travel, shit like that.
Yeah.
They are penalizing.
Yeah, that's
I
interesting.
don't know if I love that.
Bad news for gamblers.
Okay.
So this bill, under Trump's bill, you'll be able to deduct 90% of their losses. So, for example, if you win $100,000 but lose $80,000, you'll have made $20,000 but owe taxes on $28,000. Interesting.
Say that again.
So if you win $100,000,
Win 100,
but you lose $80,000,
but you lose 80.
you'll have made $20,000,
That's right.
but you'll owe taxes on $28,000.
Doesn't even make any sense. How does that make any sense?
But you owe taxes because you can only deduct 90% of your losses.
Oh, interesting.
So
I
you
see.
deduct that off of your 100,000 winning, right?
Off of your 90,000 losses.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yep. Kennedy Center renovations. $257 million are going to go towards the Kennedy Center for Performing Arts.
Okay.
Interesting. Funding that comes despite the Trump administration's cancellation of grant offers to arts and humanities programs nationwide. Interesting.
Okay.
Gun silencer fees eliminated. The bill eliminates a $200 fee that gun owners
Yeah.
are charged when purchasing silencers and short barrel rifles, as well as registration and ownership requirements.
Oh, short barrel rifles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should look into that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it removes those from the scope of the 1934 National Firearms Act, a Prohibition-era law intended to crack down on gangland crime.
Very cool.
The law remains in effect for machine guns and explosive devices.
That's
Makes
fair.
sense. Tax break for whaling captains.
Don't know what that means.
Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski used her leverage as the Senate's deciding vote to extract a series of concessions in the final bill for her home state. Among them, an increase from $10,000 to $50,000 of a tax deduction for whaling-related expenses.
Like
Whales? I think like
whaling whales?
yeah. I think like whale hunting, whale fishing. Fishing.
What do you think they call it? They're
Probably-
mammals.
Wouldn't it be hunting then?
Might be hunting.
Car buyer's loan deduction. So this one we've
This one we know. This one's cool. Keep going.
Yep. You'll be able to write off $10,000 of interest paid on your auto loan. Reaching the full deduction would require a six-figure vehicle purchase, but those buying average cars, trucks, SUVs that qualify the deduction could save several $100s per year. On the other hand, those in the market for electric vehicles will see a tax credit created under former President Joe Biden and worth up to $7,500 eliminated at the end of September.
So does that mean if we bought one by then, we get to use that credit? Or like even if we bought one now, since it's next year we're filing, we lose it?
No, I think we can. If we bought one now, we could use it still.
It's kind of cool.
So yeah. I guess I didn't even realize like if you're paying $10,000 of interest on your auto vehicle, that it's a spendy vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
So that one was cool. Wow, look at that.
The one thing I wonder about the automobile one is it for used or just new?
It doesn't say. I think it's any because it says automobile interest. So I think it has to be obviously financed.
Oh yeah, of course.
But yeah,
Huh. Could I be the bank?
I have no clue. That you'll have to.
Right off my interest, homie.
Yeah. Oh, here. So funny thing though. So that was from CNN, that article.
Okay. This
This one. Here's who stands to gain from the big beautiful bill and who may struggle.
Ooh, I'm interested in hearing this.
Sorry guys, I did do a whole bunch of research before, but Shaun gets new articles compared to me. Better off corporate America. Big business groups, including the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and Business Roundtable, applauded. Blah blah blah. So they made the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act from 2017 permanent.
Okay.
So the package would restore a tax break from the 2017 tax package that allowed businesses to fully write off the cost of equipment in the first year it was purchased.
That's right. That actually benefits like any size business. So that's not just corporate America.
Yeah.
That is like this. That's if you're a construction owner and you buy a new pickup truck and you happen to have a really good year because there's a storm in your area and you sell way more than any other year you've sold before. And you go, fuck, I'm going to make too much money. Well, you can buy a brand new truck and you can 100% bonus depreciate it for that year and take all that right off in the first year instead of spread out over like 5 to 7 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because so then that also includes research and development. You can deduct that in the year it was incurred.
Very
but
cool.
starting in 2022, you had to deduct it over 5 years.
Yeah.
So now you can do it.
Bonus depreciate first year.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, that is really beneficial for small business owners. They just said it's for corporate owners.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. Nope. It is for them too. Like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's definitely for them, but it definitely benefits.
Yeah, they should say businesses.
It benefits any size business.
Yeah. So manufacturers obviously are pretty happy.
Yep.
Businesses will be allowed to fully and immediately deduct the cost of building new manufacturing facilities.
Oh, interesting.
So this temporary provision is retroactive to January 19, 2025 and continues for construction that begins before January 1st of 2029.
I mean, that could be beneficial for any manufacturing company that'd be beneficial for. Because there's some small manufacturing companies with just, a few machines.
Mm-hmm. It also, there's an additional incentive for chip making in America.
Very cool.
So they get an extra tax credit.
Awesome.
So it's also good for small businesses and partnerships.
Why?
Praised the legislation for making permanent a special deduction for the owners of certain pass-through entities who pay businesses taxes on their individual tax returns. So that deduction, which applies to small businesses and partnerships formed by lawyers, doctors, and investors, would get increased in the House version of the bill from 20 to 23%. Oh, but the Senate bill kept it at 20%. Oh, wow. So why'd you include this then?
Weird.
Dumb. Obviously, high income Americans. The top 20% of earners would increase by nearly $13,000 per year after taxes and transfers. Okay.
Weird.
There must be some tax breaks that help that tax bracket.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Millionaires who lose their jobs will not be able to collect unemployment benefits, according to the bill.
Okay. Do they have to pay unemployment insurance still?
I don't know.
Because if they do, that doesn't seem very fair to me.
No. Workers who receive tips and overtime. So this is something we've seen, obviously. So you get so you get to receive jobs where you receive tips. You can deduct up to $25,000 in tip income. And then
can you deduct up to $25,000, or do you get no taxes on up to $25,000 of income?
Employees who work in jobs that traditionally receive tips could deduct up to $25,000 in tip income from their federal income taxes.
Can deduct up to $25,000 in federal income?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So they can deduct up to $25,000. So you're telling me someone who makes $100,000 in tips could almost deduct all their taxes on that $100,000.
You will only pay taxes on $75,000.
Is that how it works?
That's what Clearview tax guy was saying.
That's right.
So
that's not that good, guys. That's not that good.
No. So yeah, if your base salary is $100,000 and you make $10,000 in tips, so your total income is $110,000.
You'll pay you're right.
But you'll only pay taxes on the $100,000 base salary.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Yep.
It's so stupid.
And then it's the same with overtime. You can deduct up to $12,500, and that's per individual. So it's not like per couple.
Still stupid.
Mm-hmm. And then worse off, babe, the low-income Americans.
For Medicaid? Or just like...
Yeah, Medicaid.
Good.
So some of the things that are like taking some big hits from this is funding to Medicaid and food stamps, obviously. Some of the things that we've seen is like if you're in a certain income threshold, they used to like, so it's not the lowest of the low, but if you're like around the top portion of that.
So if you're on like $30,000 a year.
Yeah. You have to pay $35 per doctor visit.
Yep. Okay. For those of you that don't know, a big issue is you're supposed to receive a bill or like a deficiency or like a statement. If you're on Medicaid or Medicare and you go into the hospital, you're supposed to receive a statement. Even if the statement's zero, you're supposed to receive a statement to show you how much you cost the taxpayers. Well, a lot of folks don't actually receive those. So what they're doing here is they're now making it so you don't have to pay a lot. $35 a visit. Come on now. That is nothing. You go to the, like, even if you're making $30,000 a year, if you're making $30,000 a year and you go to the hospital and you got to pay $35, it's not that big of a deal. Don't act like it is. You're better off than most Americans in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, dude, $35? Are you fucking kidding me? Mm. Dude, when I was in college and I had to go to the hospital and I was making $15,000 a year, I didn't get any of these fucking benefits.
No.
I had to pay my full medical bill, my full deductible.
Yep.
You fucking kidding me, dude? They got to pay $35 and people are bitching? No, this is good. You need to see what you're costing the taxpayers. So you need a little burden so that you're not just running to the hospital all the time using fucking taxpayer dollars because you got a sore throat. The rest of us can't do that. Or if we do decide to do it, we got to pay for it.
Yeah. So
now you do too. It's $35. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And one of the other main things of this is they're now gonna mandate that you have to report your income and your status more frequently to
you do. You
keep your Medicaid.
You have to fill out more paperwork.
Yep.
You have to show you're employed.
Yep. And then as well, you're now required to work 80 hours to work, volunteer, or go to school or job training for 80 hours a month.
Yep.
To still qualify for it. And that's between the ages of 19 and 64.
Yep. Ages of 19 to 64 to receive Medicaid. You need to be job training, working, education, volunteering. 80 hours a month. Essentially 20 hours a week to receive. And dude, honestly, there's day programs. Like we were in assisted living. There's a lot of day programs. And like in our area, they were trying to get rid of day programs. This is going to require day programs to stay open. So there'll actually probably end up being more funding because
I would hope so.
Like they got to go to day programs. They got to do these things. There's got to be funding for some way for them to meet these requirements. Which is awesome. It's good. It gets them like involved. It gets them doing something. And what this will do is this will take all the folks who don't actually need services and it'll help weed them out.
Yeah, the people that are just lazy and that just want to lay at home and do nothing and then go to the doctor for every little thing that's wrong with them and causes taxpayers
now they're going to actually have to work.
Yeah, put in some type of work.
Oh, dude, we know a family that everyone in the household's on disability.
Yeah.
Medicaid disability.
And none of them even attempt to work, and they could.
None of them attempt to work. They're all more incapable of working. Mm-hmm. Everyone's more incapable of working, and they don't. And it's like, dude, any of them could work a desk job, easy, work at a call center or something. Mm-hmm. Any fast food joint.
Can volunteer at the food bank, I'm
Dude,
sure.
they could do so many things. I think this is great. I think this is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And it just makes me think like back to like the group home days. Like all those guys just sat in the group homes all day long.
No purpose to life, dude. They don't got no purpose. You got to get them out doing shit.
Right. And so now I think it'll encourage and force some of them to have to get out and do things.
I think that's great. I think it's really great.
Yeah. So yeah, Medicaid is getting cut like $1 trillion, I think it said.
Over 10 years, it'll be over 10 years, it'll save taxpayers $1 trillion. Is what it says.
Yeah, that's what it says. So yeah, obviously a lot of articles. That's the one place that they get the most negative about it.
Yeah.
And people we know too as well. Like they tell us their side of why they don't like that part.
Meanwhile, I love it.
Yeah. We see it. There's so many people on Medicaid, Social Security, everything that shouldn't be. They don't need it. And now it actually like forces people to have to put in some effort to get it.
100%. 100%. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
So many useless motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah. So a lot of articles are saying like it's really going to affect like the homeless population or whatever because now they don't have an address. How are they supposed to know like if they needed redo their paperwork and blah 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 blah.
Yep.
Honestly, how many homeless people do you know that's going to the doctor all the time?
I don't know homeless people.
I don't either, but I don't think I usually see homeless people in the hospital.
We don't go to the hospital.
No, we don't. But
so I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that we have some friends we could ask maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I know of people that were on Medicaid because they were useless, and they'd go for every single little thing, every single ailment, they'd go.
I know multiple.
And it's like, no, you don't have to go for a sliver in your thumb.
Now, keep in mind, this is Medicaid, not Medicare. So if you're 65 and older, this doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Social Security.
Social Security. Oh, no tax on Social Security.
No tax, no federal tax on Social Security up to $10,000.
Which they changed it. It's now a tax deduction of $6,000 or something.
That's right. Tax deduction of $6,000. So you can deduct
it's like a $6,000 bonus or something.
Yeah. Yep. So like, depending on how much you receive, you get a $6,000 tax credit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's no. It's technically it is taxed, but you get a tax credit, so it helps lower your income.
Let's talk about SNAP next.
Yeah, that is also getting cut. Do you remember what I told you about that?
No, I don't.
Food stamps. Let's see if I can find it in this article quick.
We'll just go to that other one you had. The other
That's what I'm doing.
Good. Oh, okay.
SNAP. Okay. This so this they predict will save $300 billion in the next 10 years. So this requires states to provide funding for food assistance programs instead of federally funded, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's only provided to permanent legal residents.
Let's fucking go, dude. Real quick, what we didn't mention about the Medicaid situation.
Yeah, I figured we were just going to keep going on that probably for a while.
The Medicaid?
But keep
the
going.
Medicaid, it is illegal to give Medicaid to illegal immigrants.
Yeah, so any states that are giving Medicaid to illegal immigrants will be penalized.
Yes.
I haven't really seen like how much, what, but I've seen that like California and Illinois, the two big ones, have now stopped processing new applications for illegals for Medicaid.
One of the things I heard that they may do I was listening to a podcast that they said they like how they might penalize is this. And it was like, say the government funds like, so it's like if the government funds 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like they're funding 100%, they will now only fund 80% of that amount to this state. Instead of the 100, they'll only do 80% on every person until it's fixed. So then it will show that the state is essentially inhibiting 20% of the people's 20% of their income. So the state would have to pick up that extra 20% or have really pissed off citizens.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So SNAP. There's new work requirements for people 55 to 64. I don't know what those are. Sorry, this article doesn't tell me. And then it requires congressional approval to increase benefits.
Oh, interesting. I love it. Here's the thing. I believe if you can utilize the system, feel free to utilize the system. It's there. Like, if you can benefit from it and it's legal, use it. That's how I feel. Okay? That's what I mean, honestly. If the system's there and other people in similar situations are using it, you should too. However, am I happy to see laws be put into place like this? Absolutely. Because guess what? You shouldn't get food stamps if you can go fucking work. If you go and you buy Little Debbie's.
There should be a restriction of what you can buy in
If
food
you
stamps.
go and buy fucking Gatorade with it.
Coke.
I don't give a fuck. I am happy to see you get that shit taken away. If you, dude, we went to the fucking store, dude. This fat, stupid bitch. You remember this? I know you remember this. This bitch walks up there, dude. Fucking ringing up her shit, dude. $200. $200 in groceries. The lady goes, I only got $100. I only got $100. I turned to Sam. I said, Sam, I said, this lady has steak, chicken, deli meat, bacon, and then a bunch of bullshit. I said, if she puts the bullshit back on the counter and she leaves the meat, I'll pay for I'll pay for the whole cart. Not even the extra. I'll pay for the whole damn cart. The lady goes, well, what's the most expensive thing on that list? The lady's like, the steak. She's like, I don't need the steak. Take the steak. What's the next most expensive? The bacon. All right, take the bacon. I don't need the bacon. What's the next most expensive? And she's like, the chicken. The lady's like, take the chicken. I don't need it. What's the next most expensive? And it was like one of her sweets. And she's like, how about the next? Deli meat. Yeah, take the deli meat. I don't need that. She's like, what am I at? She's like, oh, you got $110. She's like, okay. And then she got rid of like one other little thing to make it there. And she paid. And I was like, you dumb bitch.
Dude, the best part was like seeing her put the groceries, because she couldn't drive. She had to get picked up by, I think, her son, who was probably in his 40s.
Yep.
She was putting the groceries in the car, and he was like looking through them, and he's just like, you didn't get any meat? Like, what is this? And she's like, well, I think there was one type of meat that she got.
It's like a fucking, like a hot dog or something.
Yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, I got hot dogs. And he's just like, whatever. So like, he was mad that she didn't get any meat.
She could have had a free fucking cart, dude.
100%.
She could have had a free cart of food. I'd have bought all her bullshit too. But she wanted to be a dumb bitch. Fat dumb bitch at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God, dude, I fucking love it.
So yeah. So that, and that, those are also going through, I think, where you have to submit eligibility checks more often too.
I love that. So let me keep going on that for a second. So I am so pro regulation of people taking taxpayer dollars and spending it recklessly. If they had it, I would almost get a little socialist in a situation where like people at a certain income level, I would be like, yeah, you know what? I would almost be convinced to be like, yep, they can get some ground beef, some chicken, some bacon from a local meat market. That's it. That's it. You can't go to a chain store. You can go to a local meat market and you can get a couple of these things a month, and that's it. But the fact that you can go buy Little Debbie's, you can go buy soda pop. Yeah. Fuck you. You don't deserve that shit.
There is, I think Wisconsin has a different like food program.
Sure.
Called WIC.
Yes.
And that is it's very specific items that you have to buy.
You know what, dude?
They're healthy.
Take the funding away. The federal funding. Get the federal funding gone. We do not need food stamps federal. It can be state.
Yeah.
Let Wisconsin have WIC. Love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So where were we at?
We just did SNAP.
Okay. Increased SALT deductions.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
So this is the state and local tax deductions. You're now able to, the cap was you could write off $10,000 of state and local taxes. And they raised it now to $40,000, and it increases 1% annually.
That's amazing.
And this starts this year, 2025.
So from my understanding, and I don't even know if we actually know,
Okay.
but this is how like I interpreted it, and tell me if it says it any different or whatever. But so like that's writing off your property taxes, right?
I would assume so.
State and local tax. So you're writing off property taxes. Would you be able to write off like your wheel taxes and shit? State and local tax.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Because that's local.
It's local.
Yeah, we're no tax experts. I'm sorry, guys. Because what other...
Taxes are there on state and local?
Yeah.
You got your wheel tax.
Some
Your
states
property
have
tax.
like gas tax.
Gas tax.
I'm curious if that would be one.
Interesting. Tobacco.
Tobacco.
If you could.
I would just
That'd be fucking sick, dude.
not like that counts toward. Oh, I guess cigars, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to look into it. But anyways, we own rentals. So why I got really excited for this in the way, because we watched Clear Value Tax break this down, and it sounded like you can write off property taxes. Why that makes me excited. We've got probably $40,000 in property taxes.
Yeah.
Probably more. Maybe more.
Maybe.
We have a crying baby.
Yeah, we do.
Anyways, we're all about writing off tax. Dude, if we can write off all our property taxes, my God.
They also increased the child tax credit from $2,000 to $2,200, and that will be forever. And it will be adjusted for inflation, they say.
That's badass.
A savings accounts for kids.
This is cool. Go with this.
Children under 8 would receive $1,000 each to open special savings accounts. This is a tax-free contributions to the account limited to $5,000 annually until the child is 18.
Badass.
And then it can be used after the child turns 18.
Badass, dude.
There's private school vouchers, so up to $5,000 in tax credits to use for education from private schools to homeschooling.
Say that again, please.
Up to $5,000 in tax credits to use for education from private schools to homeschooling.
That's sick.
So families who make less than 3 times their local median this is people who are eligible. Who is eligible? Families who make less than 3 times their local median income. I don't know.
I don't know if we're getting that.
No, but I saw a different article that said like it's super good for the wealthy or whatever, but I don't know. That one was really confusing.
That might not apply.
Yeah. Some things that are also part of this is increased spending for defense is going up by $153 billion.
Okay.
So this includes a $25 billion for the Golden Dome missile defense system.
That's actually kind of cool.
And it includes a $7.5 billion for quality of life improvements to housing, healthcare, childcare, and education. I'm guessing, is that for military?
It's got to be.
More border security. So this is going to increase by $150 billion.
I'm open to this. And guys, keep in mind, we wouldn't need to do this had they let Trump build the border the first time. For how much, Sam? $8 billion.
And now it's going to be $50 billion for completing the wall.
Wasn't it $8 billion before?
Yeah, it was something not.
And they said it was now it's $150 billion because they wanted to kick the can down the road and let in 20 million illegal immigrants.
Yep.
Good job, Democrats.
So
you're idiots.
$45 billion is going to detention centers. $8 billion is for additional immigration officers. $27 billion for deportations.
You fucking people are dumb as shit, dude.
So then we got the private college war chests. The larger a school's endowment per student, the higher its tax rate on the endowments. So tax applies to schools with 3,000 or more tuition paying students. And then the tax rate gets broken down. I don't know much about private schools. I'm sorry. Some things that were cut out. There was a AI. What was that called? The AI.
Oh yeah, the AI. So no regulations on AI for 5 to 10 years.
So that was axed. They voted 99-1.
Thank God, dude.
So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that
So it
actually
was-
concerned me.
it was putting a pause on any laws that would like
Regulate or
stop or
Stop,
anything
yeah.
AI. So that was kicked off. The fossil fuel projects, so any offshore oil and gas projects could automatically skip federal environmental review process, so that got axed. The truck emissions, which would have let companies pay to opt out of environmental permit review of their medium and heavy duty vehicles, so that got axed. This one really confused me. Postal Service does not have to scrap its 7,200 electrical vehicles and charging equipment. The USPS plans to purchase about 66,000 EVs by 2028. So I'm guessing they weren't going to get funding for it. Maybe they are. I don't know. I was really confused. And then financial watchdogs, such as the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, can't have their funding cut. And they can't reduce Federal Reserve staff's pay.
damn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the main highlights of it.
Was there anything else you want to go to the notes section you had?
The note section. Let's see. Automobiles.
Yep, covered that.
Tips, overtime.
Got it.
Social Security, SALT, child credit, hours. Nope.
Gang, alright guys, first off, I want to apologize for calling you dumb. Most likely, most of you listening to this are not dumb and are not Democrats, and I love you. But for you that are Democrats, I'm happy you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
your party's really dumb.
Yeah. You really just got to try and find just a ton of different articles, because the other ones I was reading, it was like millions of people are going to get their Medicaid cut, and then you'd read the paragraph and it's like millions of illegal immigrants will no longer have Medicaid insurance. And I was like, why are we paying for non-citizens to have insurance?
Exactly. Dude, so just like that, if you guys ever watch Graham Stephan always puts in the headline like something crazy. Like he had
Like, I sold my $1 million portfolio.
He had Ben Mala on. I'm selling everything. And in the conversation, he goes, Ben, let's say such and such happened. What would you do? And he's like, I'm selling everything. And it was like, you loaded that question so you could put it in your highlight reel. And meanwhile, in his actual conversation, Ben's like, yeah, I'm just holding on to everything right now. There's not a ton of good deals, so I'm just holding and waiting. And if there's good deals, I'll pick them up. Mm-hmm. But he like led him into a question so he could put that big headline that was like way out of context.
Yeah. And like, from what I've seen, most of the articles, like Medicaid's getting cut for illegal immigrants.
Yes.
More than anything else.
That's the biggest portion. Yep.
So it's going to be interesting to see. We don't really know, obviously, like how it's going to affect like people, regular citizens who need it, like how that's going to affect them, their Medicaid. Because maybe it doesn't get affected, because maybe it's just all this Medicaid gets taken away from the illegal immigrants,
right,
and they don't have to touch anybody else's. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
We should. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it. That's the big, beautiful bill for what we realized. We hope you guys liked it. We hope you learned something. And I think it should help just about every one of you.
Yes.
All right, gang. We'll catch you later.
See ya.